Well, good morning, everyone. I'm ready. It's fine. I'm prepared. I'm a professional. How are you? Good morning. Welcome to the classiest place on earth. Ismira, how are you? Sally, good morning. Little Ellie, good morning. BDO, fucking morning.
Did you take your joy today? Never forget to take your joy, and I guarantee your day will go as smooth as velvet.
Facts. Take your fucking joy. If you haven't taken it today, it's time. I don't have my pill, but there's a jingle for you. Answer the call. You deserve to feel all right this morning. I apologize for being late. OBS had some fucking update. I don't know what it did, but it didn't break anything, and that's the important part, yeah? Yeah. I'm okay with that part. Mismo, good morning, love. Good morning. Thank you so much for summing the class, keeping the class alive, and giving it 8 swings for 35 fucking months in a row. Nothing in this world is sexier than pure, sober, consensual everything. Thank you. Enjoy your emotes. And don't forget to use your Prime subs if you have them, because Bezos makes so much fucking money. Jesus Christ. Just letting you know, there's a package. Oh, shit. Dude, I might be able to actually pick it up today. I have to look at how late the fucking post office is open. So today's a short stream. I'll start with that. I haven't had any coffee yet, so I'm going to sip this. I was in so much just running around that I just forgot to drink beverages this morning. Oops. So short stream today simply because I'm going to go see The Godfather in the theater. So that's really exciting. I'm so fucking out of it. I haven't had any caffeine yet. I feel really slow. Let me chug this. Yeah, I'm going to go to the theater today at like 3, so shortest stream, but we're still doing, it's not that short, it's only like an hour shorter, and I'm still doing fucking Legos. So if you weren't around last weekend, we finally started my BB-8 that I've had for years and just not built because I was nervous because I've never built a Lego set before. And last weekend we finally started it, and we did this. And by we, I mean me. This was the majority of what we did last weekend. It's literally the entire inner mechanism for his little lighter. So I think today, literally, I'm just making a shit ton of these type things to make his ball self. I don't know. But yeah, that's what I'm going to hang out and do today if you'd like to chill and have a nice, relaxing Saturday morning. But we should cheers. I cleaned my bong as good as I could and put it in the fridge. But yeah, Gimp, I'd love to fucking cheers. How are you? Wait, Rod's in a sundress? Oh my god. What a beautiful creature he is, isn't he, though? Just the best. Good lord. Dude, BDO, absolutely. I drove an hour. Oh, did you get your apple cider donuts? Are they amazing? You know, I've never had one. I've had like mock apple donuts, but I've never had this apple cider donut that everybody like jizzes themselves over. And now that I live in Colorado, like I'm nowhere near apples. So I guess that's my life now. Oh, I'm still in Destiny 2. Thank you for telling me that. I gotta take myself, put us in just chatting. Thank you. Fuck, man. I had everything going. One thing. Yeah, that's what, sorry. I gotta double check what time the movie's at to make sure I'm not that, I mean, I know Zach's not streaming because it's literally like in the middle of his stream, but I knew I could do it. Where is it? Also, if you guys don't watch The Liberal Redneck, there is a new Liberal Redneck video, and it's pretty good. Annie Geek tagged me in it today. It's pretty funny. Yes, we are doing Godfather, and I think it's at 3 my time, so I just got to be gone by like 2:30 or something, but that's fine. We got plenty of fucking time. Embarrassing story time. Oh, God. A few days ago, I had to explain to my fitness instructor I had misread the email, and that's why I showed up to yoga class with a toy lightsaber. I really hope that's actually happened. That would be fucking hilarious if that actually happened. Speaking of Destiny, I fixed it. I figured out what the problem was. So I completely forgot this just because I haven't played like a super graphics intense game in a really long time. But so OBS can only deliver 1080p, like period, end of story. OBS can only do that. And like you guys get whatever, you know, you're lucky to get with Twitch. And I had the game set at like 20 something, and I have my monitor set at 20 something. So OBS, that was the problem with that. That's why it looked like shit. That's it. I figured it out. We're not playing Destiny today, but I did figure it out and I solved it, so we can play Destiny later, which is super exciting. Oh my god, Goob! I'm totally a Destiny streamer now. Didn't you know? It's all I do and talk about. I do love Destiny, though. How are you, Goob? Biden's trying to take assault rifles away from Americans. Is he really? I don't know if that's what he. Let's watch the redneck and take a hit because I haven't had any coffee and I feel very slow right now. I feel a little bad. I'm sorry. I'm like, I just got to get some caffeine in my body, but we can watch Trey Crowder because he's funny and he's very poignant. If you don't know who the liberal redneck is, he is, man. How do you describe him? He's a comedian who is funny. Should I even try today? No. Fuck it all. Tired. Oh, fuck a cock. Okay, one more. Fun fact. The Rocky Horror Picture Show is the only movie in the Rocky series to not star Sylvester Stallone that you know of. He could have been one of the dancers. It's just a step to the right, a left and a stomp to the right or whatever. He could have been one of those people you don't know. That's pretty good, though. Goob, I'm pretty good. I'm fucking tired, but I'm good. How are you? He is the liberal redneck, right, BDO? Like, there's nothing else to say about him. He's just great. He's very eloquently spoken. I don't know what to say about him. Let's watch him. I'm literally crying. An evil, racist ghost pig. Are you fucking with me? Oh my god. See what I mean, though? Hi, Zoe. Ooh, you lover. How are you? We just enjoyed ourselves some Trey Crowder, and I'm crying from it because goddamn. Oh, he's so funny. I follow him on YouTube. His YouTube videos, like, are pretty much... his YouTube videos, the only difference is he puts in ads. Like, he has to. Like, everybody does. But other than that, like, his TikTok and everything, he is really... Oh, I don't even know. Someone on stream showed him to me years ago, and I have just been literally obsessed with him ever since. I'm like, he's so smart. And as a liberal redneck myself, I guess, not to steal his name, I just love hearing someone who sounds like where I grew up talk intelligently. Like, you don't have to be it's just, he breaks all the stereotypes of the southerner, the stupid redneck, it's just, I love it. It's great. He's just amazing. His name is Trey Crowder. I will give you a link to him. I'll retweet this one. If you follow me on Twitter, Jesus. The video's on my Twitter, but let me find his YouTube and I'll just give it to you because I want you to follow him. He's so funny, and all of his videos are great. He's just, God, he's good. Oh, thank you, BDO. That's how you spell his name. I never know how, so I was just going to pull up but I'll give you the YouTube link too, now that I know how to spell his name. But yeah, if you look up the liberal redneck, he comes up under that too. Like, that's used to be like,
what's up, y'all? Trey Crowder.
Kind of his thing. The liberal. No. Oh my God, he wrote a book. Shut up, Fuzzy. No. Oh, I'm gonna look for it. Oh, I'm very excited. I'm gonna write that down with a pen I have. There it is. I didn't know that. Oh, dude, I'm definitely gonna do it. Is it pretty good? I mean, it's got to be, right? There's no way it couldn't be. He's so fucking great. He's just funny. The liberal redneck manifesto. Fuck, I love that. I'm going to read it. How are you, Lizzie? Good morning. Hero of None. How are you? Good morning. Yeah, he's great, Metal. Definitely give him a follow. Everything. He usually puts out a video once a week or once or twice a week. And TikTok he does more, obviously. But he just does like little, rundowns of the political atmosphere and what's going on in a way that's very lighthearted and funny. I.e., evil, racist, ghost pig. Can we call Trump an evil, racist, ghost pig from now on? Because I hate his name. It's excellent. They also read it. Shut up. Oh, I'm totally, they read it out loud, him and his team. Oh, I'll totally listen to the audiobook. I love listening to him speak. He's got a really cool accent, but it doesn't I don't know, take away from the information he's posing, I guess. For me personally, I mean, I think that's just a personal thing. He's too orange to be a ghost. Yeah, that's true. Ugh. I love the color orange. I hate that he ruined orange. I'm not gonna let him ruin orange. Orange looks good on me. It's Halloween. Fuck. Redoing my Audible subscription, right? I'm pretty sure I have some free tokens on there. I'm definitely gonna listen to that. Prime subscription will be available on 3rd of September. Twitch, oh my god, Lizzie. So, Viata runs into this every fucking month, I swear to you. Every month, Viata comes into stream, and it's like, it's her resub day, but she'll have to go pretty much the entire stream without any sort of badge. It'll be like at 3 p.m. All of a sudden, it is like, yeah, now you can do it. I don't know why. I have no idea, but I've known a lot of people with the stupid Prime subs are amazing. Please use them. But I've known a lot of people that just have these dumb issues with them like that. Like, they just don't cooperate. Thank you for the Oh, it's Sally! Well, Lizzie, looks like you got to use your Prime sub on someone. Don't forget about it. I love you. Don't forget about it and use it on someone awesome. Sally just gifted Lizzie a sub. Sally, you silly fuck. Thank you so much for gifting a sub to Lizzie so Lizzie doesn't have to wait around for a goddamn Prime resub. That was very sweet of you, and I appreciate you. Evil Racist Creamsicle Pig. Ooh, it doesn't have the same punch. No, you're right, but I like it. We're on the right track. We're on the right track. We got to think of something like vomit is kind of orange and gross. Bile is gross, but I mean, yeah, it just doesn't have the same ring as Ghost Pig. It's so good. When I think of Ghost Pig, I think of that, oh god, the politician dude who looks like a turtle with the glasses. That would be a Ghost Pig. Is it a Ghost Pig or a Roast Pig? Oh, he could be Roast Pig. Shut up. Oh my god, yes. Dude, shut up. Did you just do it? Evil Racist Roast Pig. Boom. 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 McConnell. Yeah, that guy. He makes me think of an evil racist ghost pig. That guy's like translucent. Not that there's anything wrong with being pale. It's just, he's evil, so I'm going to make fun of him. It's the barbecue sauce. Oh my god. Who has orange barbecue sauce? Isn't that the Carolinas? I think one of the Carolinas. I think South Carolina has like a really orange kind of liquidy neon barbecue sauce. Which makes sense. There's a lot of racists there. Trump, high C overdose, patient 0. Oh my god, hero of none. Until this moment, I don't think I've thought of high C in 30 years. Wow. That is a really weird nostalgic blast from the past, thinking about fucking high C. Suddenly I want to surge in a corn dog. McConnell looks like he's a Victorian candle that's been left burning for too long. No, I got one better. Have you ever... Okay, same track. Have you ever had a candle that you left in a window on accident and the sun, like, made it sweat and kind of not melt, but just kind of... That's really good. That totally is him, too. Oh, Lizzie made me cry again. God damn it. My allergies are killing me. It makes my eyes just cry. Fuck, that's good. God damn it, Lizzie, you just killed me. His skin suit has gotten loop. Ugh. Who did he steal it from? Like, was that really the best he could find? Reminds me of, Edgar. Is that his name? Like this? Like, pull your fucking scalp back, fix it a little bit. It's funny because, about SC, that's where I got my donuts this morning. Did you get any barbecue sauce? Hey, if they have good donuts. This is how you knew he wasn't an actual functioning millionaire. Who the shitbag doesn't get a decent fucking spray tan? I mean, he can barely get a lawyer that functions well. Look at his hair. If he had money, he'd be getting plugs by now. Are you kidding me? Chrissy Teigen just got plugs in her eyebrows from the back of her scalp. Trump would have done it by now. Shit doesn't make sense. SC barbecue is vinegar based. Is mustard based. So the North Carolina one's the one that's really yellow. Is South Carolina kind of orange? I don't remember. I haven't been there in a bit. That's my favorite barbecue. I'm not trying to hate on it, by the way. If anybody's from the Carolinas and is like, is this northern bitch about to come down? I am not. It is my favorite barbecue. I like barbecue where the meat is dry and you have the sauce on the side and you get to just sauce as much as you want. Big fan. Big fan of a dry rub. I just can't remember. It's been too long. Cozy! Good morning and cheers, love. How are you? Oh God, Zoe. Oh no. Should I be... Oh my God, no, it's super cute. Brain bleach. Oh my God. What in the fuck? What? I need a duck. God damn it. Are you fucking with me right now? I've never felt more peaceful in my life. Wow. God, that's cute. Vile! Oh my, choked a little bit. Vile, good morning. How are you? I'm chugging my first cup of coffee today, so I'm still like, I'm getting there. Elon's plugs are phenomenal, right? You can barely tell. If you didn't know he wasn't a psycho billionaire with all the money and all the plugs, you wouldn't even know. But true. Eastern NC barbecue sauce is vinegar based. I think that's the one I like. I missed something. We talking about your guys' Fanta fascist? Kind of. We watched Trey Crowder and he was just talking about stuff and he referred to the far right Republican Party as evil, racist ghost pigs. And I choked on myself and died a little bit. And then I was like, can we call Trump that? And Sally was like, Trump's too orange to be a ghost. And I was like, nah, you're right. So we were trying to come up with like a different version of the evil, racist ghost pig. And we came up with evil, racist roast pig because he's like a barbecued, burnt ass pig. Good morning, David. How are you? Trump is so rich he avoids paying money to people and taxes. Weird. I want to, dude, ducks are so cute. I would love to live somewhere with a duck pond someday. Just to live near one would be fun. I don't even need to like own ducks. I just think they're so fucking cute. Dry rub and vinegar is all you need on good barbecue. Saucy barbecue is typically used to hide mistakes of overcooking. It's never good. It's never as good. It's never as good. I don't know. I feel like I'm not a chef, so I feel I can't judge. But whenever I get barbecue where they like cook it with the barbecue sauce on it, I feel like something happens where the meat is just super dry and the barbecue sauce is the only source of moisture you have, where if there's a dry rub, it like encases all the juices and fat into the piece of brisket or whatever. And so when you're eating the meat, like it's moist without barbecue sauce, and then you're just adding. So it's like the meat's good and the barbecue sauce is good. It's not just like, well, it's all right. That's just me though. Everybody's got a personal opinion. Barbecue is very, very personal, I find. Me too. A bathtub shaped as a cup would be amazing. Deep enough for me. I'm exhausted from yesterday. I've been having short days of work until 13 hours. Make sure to put your feet up so you don't get a DVT. When you're on your feet for over 8 hours at a time, the wow, I just fucking blanked on the word. Jesus Christ. Ignore me. You can get blood clots from standing too long. Make sure to put your feet up and make sure your circulation is good and drink lots of water. Brisket is everything. I love it. Just rolling with your droids today. I'm so excited. I have this is what we did last week, David. I don't know if you saw the finished. This is everything I got done, which is honestly, it doesn't look like a lot. To me, this is my very first Lego set I've ever made. I did play with Lego as a kid. I'm not a freak, but it doesn't look like a lot to me, but I tell you, this took me about 6 hours. That was a lot of tiny pieces. It was fun though. I enjoy it. I'm excited to do more today. I've been thinking about it all week. I know I mentioned it yesterday, but did you ever come across the Ketfels Kiwi Farm Cloud Fair? No, I didn't. What is that, Zoe? I think I saw you, I like mentioned something and then probably went on a tangent or something. What is that? It's easier to stay safe when you have ducks in cover. Also, ducks are notorious rapists. I wouldn't go near someone's house with ducks. Dude, good brisket. Fucking A, man. I love a good brisket. It's probably my favorite. Cinnamon is the dankest, dude. Vissy was telling me she puts cinnamon in her scrambled eggs. Not a lot, just like a sprinkle of it. And I have yet to try it because I just don't eat breakfast that often. I got to make scrambled eggs, but I've heard it's phenomenal. Not all saucy barbecue is bad. It's just that I don't trust it when a restaurant uses it over and over. It's just you don't know. Like, I don't know. I'm used to really good barbecue places. Like, Baltimore is the northest of the South, and they have good barbecue in Baltimore. You can get some really decent barbecue. Oh, David, it's really fun. Have you built one? I've played with Lego. Like, we had a huge bucket of Lego when I was a kid, and we would just build, usually I'd build myself like a walled cage and sit in it like it was my real castle because I'm a nerd. But I just, like, they were pretty expensive, and with 8 kids, my mom was very much like, wanted things to be fair, and you can't buy $800 like Lego kits for kids. Like, that's too much. So I completely understand. But fuck, it's really fun. It's really fun. And the instructions are so well made. It's incredible. Joshua Moon is pissing his pathetic pants. Wait, who is that? Why? I don't know who that is. Have I built a Lego set? I know where you're. Well, I'm from America and I don't like Trump, so let's not generalize our countries, yeah. I'm from America and do not embody a lot of things that the rest of the world thinks America embodies. So I run the habit of just asking instead of assuming, because assuming makes an ass out of me and you. See, I don't even know what this fucking Kiwi Farms is. I'm so lost. I don't know what it is. I really don't know. I'm very lost on this. I have not heard it. I have not heard these words at all. The necrophilic homosexual ducks. I mean, is it consensual if the other duck's dead? I don't know. I don't know. Keffel's Clara is being supported by the Irish police way more. I don't know what that is. These are just words. I feel like you guys are making up words. Kiwi farm? Like the bird? What's happening? Since we're on a spooky tangent, we're always on a spooky tangent. Shouldn't we be calling Trump mushy, deformed pumpkin no one wanted to make into a jack-o'-lantern? Oh my God. He totally is the melted pumpkin everyone forgot about on the porch until March when it was moldy and strange and smelled and someone fell on it and died. Oh my God. That's fucking nice. That's well done. That is a disgusting mental image, and I love it. Not that Danish kids play with Lego is a fair assumption, I think. All right, fine. Well, I mean, every kid plays with Lego, but it doesn't mean you built a Lego set. Like, I played with Lego as a kid, but I never had, like, an instruction kit to make an actual set. I wonder, are they cheaper there? Probably, right? I would assume so. Okay, so short version. Keffel's well-known trans streamer on Twitch, Kiwi Farms, is a site that doxes Kiwi Farms. So, the kiwi fruits are delicious, and the bird is adorable. I'm baffled by the name. Okay. Kiwi Farms is a site that doxes and harasses trans people literally to death. Okay. Cloudflare, the Kiwi Farms hosting provider that won't drop them. This thread explains more. Oh. Wait. They dox people to death and nothing is being done and no one... I'm just grossed out by that. That's disgusting. I had no idea. I'm really glad I don't run in circles of people that know what the fuck Kiwi Farms is. I would think it was either the weird fuzzy fruit or the strange bird from New Zealand that lays an egg that's 80% of its body mass once every 7 years. Kiwis are incredible. Look them up. The bird is so fucking weird. It's flightless. You're welcome. Me too's or carry on. We had like a bucket of just, Lego, random ass pieces, but we built stuff all the time. Kiwi Farm is a cesspit of a forum where alt-right people go to talk about trans people, fat people, etc., and doxes them and threatens them and their family, often to death. That is foul as fuck. I'm glad you guys have brought it to my attention so I can absolutely eliminate it from my life if it pops up, but that is nauseating. Oh, they have been deplatformed multiple times, but this new host, which is Cloudflare. Does Cloudflare host anything else we know about? Like, should I know about Cloudflare? Who are they? Are they also a crazy right-wing place that's trying to kill trans people and otherwise? It's called Kiwi Farms because it's derived from mocking a speech impediment of another word. Oh. So they're like really, really shitty. Like core shit. I didn't have much in the way of Lego sets, but I did have a Lego Technic and a bunch of Bionicle. Oh yeah. We had some, I think what happened was we would go to like the Goodwill or Salvation Army or whatever and just get whatever they had. So we had like a bucket that had some Technic pieces in it, I think, and some Lego, or not Lego, the Lincoln Logs and Lego pieces and like off-brand Lego pieces. Giant Lego pieces that were made for like kids and stuff. Oh yeah, we had tons of stuff. But I mean, no sets or anything, but I still had fun, honestly. Cloudflare is not the host. They only handle the connections. Okay, that's good to know. Not everything is more expensive here. No shit, even though it's made there. I think prices for Legos are adjusted regionally, but we pay more sales tax and everything tax for that matter. I think prices roughly match. Dang. That's kind of shitty. I would totally I would feel it would be fair for you to get them at a better price. Cloudflare, sorry, protects tons of sites. It's a service that keeps people from DDoSing websites. So they're protecting a website that's literal purpose is doxing other people from being doxed. Am I understanding that correctly? It's the internet's number. Oh wow, it's the number one host service. I didn't know that, Fox. It's more or less a monopoly. Literally Twitter, Discord, Twitch, etc. And they're okay. Wow. Oh, Bina, that's been me for the past like 2 weeks because of this whole like phone debacle. I had to cancel my card and cancel my account so they would stop trying to charge me for a new phone they never sent me. I feel you so spiritually. I had a run into Kiwi Farms that's been neutral, but they're an example of why doxing isn't good. No fucking shit. Doxing any human being to death? Are you that's you're done now. You don't get to exist. I mean, doxing is not okay, let alone I just am very baffled by this. Yeah, the guy who runs it, Josh Moon, he's notorious for talking about his fantasies involving sharing CP. What's CP? What is that? Vile said, I just read the whole thread. That's completely fucked up. I'm actually kind of scared to read the thread. I will read it, but goddamn. It's protecting the site from being attacked. Not that it's being attacked right now, but it's another service they pay for. Gross. Oh, child porn. Real glad I did not know that. But that is so... Hi, Popsky, by the way. What in the fuck? How devoid of humanity do you have to be to dedicate your life to doxing trans people to death? I mean, let alone the Cloudflare thing. I'm just trying to get over the fact that this fucking shit that this Kiwi fuck exists. Okay, so just to reread what Lizzie said, because I didn't understand, because I'm bad with acronyms and I'm not involved in child porn, so I'm kind of glad I didn't know what that was. The guy who runs it, Josh Moon, he's notorious for talking about his fantasies involving child porn. That is fucking gross. No, Lizzie, it's totally cool. I'd rather know. This is the thing. It's kind of like that website. Oh God, Glut. What is it called? The Jewish something. Oh God, what is it called? It's a website that shows you all the secret symbolism that Jew witches. Thank you. It shows you all the secret symbolism Nazis and white supremacists and, Proud Boys like to use to like be buddy in public, but not have a fucking swastika on their chest that we all are very alert of. We all know what a swastika stands for. They have other symbols now. And it's like, as much as I don't want to know about it and I want to like pretend the world's prettier than that, it's important to know it's there because I want to know if my neighbor's, fucking a Nazi or something. Like, it's gross, but it's, Thank you, Glut. Yeah, Jewishes is a really good website, but it really breaks down like a lot of I wouldn't say it's like secret, but a lot of the lesser prevalent anti-Semitic shit and anti-people of color and so on and so forth, imagery and whatnot they like to use to be, cute, to be, what's the word? To be like buddy in public. I don't fucking know. I really don't know. I can't put my mind around it. I don't get it. I assume it's like if you wore a Nine Inch Nails shirt in public, I'd walk up to you and be like, dude, Nine Inch Nails is the shit. I imagine if you have like some secretive fucking white pride bullshit on your body, they'd be like, yo, what up? Me too. I don't fucking know. I don't know. It's so fucking dumb to me. I don't know. Take your joy.
Take your joy today. Never forget to take your joy, and I guarantee your day will go as smooth as velvet.
Gross. Kiwi Farms is a place that people do call-outs. They have a history of tracking people to do zoophilia, pedophilia, alt-right far left, furries, trans people, etc. It's much like 4chan in that it's anonymous, but the issue is when nothing is curated, then they can toss out anything out there. I mean, it's just I'm very yeah. I need to metabolize this for a while. I'm never going to go to that website. I'm not going to go there. I will read the threads that we posted because I think it's important to be aware of what's going on in the world. Not knowing it's going on doesn't make it go away. You know? Found another dumb on Twitter. Oh, God. Someone stole a small aircraft and wanted to crash it into a Mississippi Walmart. I'm sorry, what? What? I'm. Why? Is why a dumb question? I'm gonna smoke drugs about it. Yeah. Why? Make it make sense, right? Lizzie, I feel that so hard. Make it make sense, please. I don't get it. Because Mississippi, was it a person in Mississippi just tried to steal a what? They didn't, right? They didn't is everybody okay? The fuck? I don't I hate how much Nordic culture is being stolen by white racists. I don't understand it. Mickey and I were talking about this. Mickey DK was in chat. Well, we were talking about it in chat. All of us were talking about it. But Mickey brought that up the other day, and we were talking about that because I, too, do not understand the logic of stealing ancient Nordic runes and claiming they mean white power. When, you know, Thor is arguably one of the most popular MCU characters ever right now, and people are absolutely delving into Nordic culture and getting very interested in it and reading about it and listening to podcasts about it. And everyone knows that none of that is true, except apparently the white supremacist people. It's just everything they do makes them look more stupid. And I don't... has no one told them? You know what I mean? It's so fucking dumb. It's the dumbest shit. That they've done it a lot. I think Trump walked out on a stage with some runes on it or something. But the theory behind it is apparently, that I don't know, but they think that Vikings pillaged and raped and murdered and went across the sea to maintain a purely white, blonde, blue-eyed world. They think that's what's real because, the kind of antiquated depiction of a Viking was like blonde with the horn helmet and all that shit, when we've definitively proved over and over and over that having horns on your helmet in battle would be the dumbest idea ever. No one did that, so on and so forth. You know what I mean? It's just all the dumb in one dumb. Yeah, MGT is Marjorie Taylor Greene. By the way, she does CrossFit. So if me telling you about your shoulders dislocating permanently doesn't scare you, maybe being in her club scares you. So the complicated matter of Kiwi Farms, I have the receipt on several people that have been doing bad shit in the furry space, but then those people try and say that all the accusations against them are a lie because Kiwi Farms posted it. What does that mean? Like, does that mean they're claiming... What does that mean? Like, if it's similar to 4chan, like, if I posted something on 4chan, a link, would that be like me being like, no, 4chan posted it, not me? If someone came at me for hateful shit towards the furry community or otherwise, is that similar? Lady. Yeah, I wouldn't. Well, I don't know. Ugh. Creature of hate. And Jesus was blonde. Yeah, and white. What? To my knowledge, the pilot landed the stolen plane, and if you wanted to get put on the United States shit list of all the law enforcement from bottom to top, it's a GG. Word, yo. Like, what in the fuck? Steal a plane and try to fly it into a Walmart. I mean, for real, did they have a purpose, or literally was it just a crazy person being fucking murderous? And it could be some 4chan trolling that caught on with an insane person. 4chan's. I've never been on 4chan, actually. Actually, that's a lie. My face was on the top page of 4chan one time, but I didn't post it there. Someone else did. I haven't been there, but my face has. They only listen to their echo chambers because diversity of thought is still diversity. It's sad to me. That's my worst fear in the world, is to live in an echo chamber where I don't have anyone around me that's willing to correct me or maybe challenge my thought process a little bit. Like, I like that. That's how you grow as a person. That's how you that's the your mind is blown when someone challenges the way you're already thinking. I fucking dig that so hard. And I can't imagine wanting to just be in a room with a bunch of people who think exactly like you. Like, how fucking boring. What a boring place to be. She does CrossFit. I thought I'd add the 101st time on there. Didn't she just post a video at her actually doing speed pull-ups? The one thing I always make fun of. That's not the only thing CrossFit people do. I just don't see the purpose of speed pull-ups in life. I love the Vikings exhibit at Field Museum. Oh, I've never been there. They should all go there and educate themselves. I don't think they want to. I think they create their own reality and they're just like, you're wrong. Or whatever. I've studied that Nazis using ancient Greek democracy and Olympians to promote white supremacy. So they used ancient Greek democracy and Olympians to promote white supremacy. So it's a lot about romanticization. That is such a hard word to say. Romanticization. I don't know. I hate that word. It's a real word. And misinterpretation of an appropriated past. Then the Western world actually reinforces that. Even if we say, quote, we hate Nazis, we still subtly enforce that ideal. Like, a lot of Olympics visuals are complicated and problematic, but we see them as positive and anti-Nazi, even if they are something Nazis also did to promote white supremacy. You're too smart for your own good. Does it ever hurt being in your head? I've seen too many pictures of white supremacists that look like they're keeping their genes real pure, not to mention many that look like they could be defeated by a set of stairs. I'm going to use that for the rest of my life. Boy, you look like you get defeated by a set of stairs. It's fucking glorious. It's anonymous. So this is about the Kiwi site. So because this site is anonymous and says, quote, our people just post whatever and that's not our problem and we can't track it. So it gives a type of plausible deniability. Oh, even though you provide the platform. Like, I'm on Reddit, and I know a lot of people hate Reddit just as much as 4chan and all those other ones, and I guarantee there are just as dark of areas on Reddit. I just don't go there and I don't know about them. But, like, just to use it as an example, Reddit is a similar, space, right? Where it's the users posting everything and literally doing everything. They moderate their own space, everything. And Reddit still went through and did a cleansing 10 years ago, because there was literally an R jailbait. And it wasn't porn, but it was pictures of girls that were almost 18, famous celebrities and shit that were beautiful that were almost 18. They would just drool over. There was some very questionable subreddits, and they went through and literally deleted the fuck out of a lot of that shit. And I don't think anyone came down on them for it. They just did it. I don't remember. It's been a while, but I know it's possible. I just don't know why these places would choose to host that. It's got to be one of those freedom of speech, dumb arguments or some shit like that. It's a longing for an idealized, imagined past. Fascism is predicated on, quote unquote, going back to a time when things were, quote unquote, good. It's so bizarre. I was listening to Aspects just recently. I heard a really good comedian talking about that exact topic. And they said, I can't remember who it was, but the way they put it, it was so well put. They were like, there's all these politicians who they fantasize and romanticize about the past and when things were better and when things were good and we should go back to this. But we've already done the past. That's why it's the past, and it got us here. So maybe we don't do that again. I'm not saying it as well as they did. It was great. Comedians are excellent people. They're so smart. But it really made me think a lot about that. I was like, damn, that's a great argument against it because I hear that a lot. They're actually able to reconstruct some of the DNA from Viking remains. Oh my God. Reconstruct the DNA, and bog mummies found in Scotland show that Vikings were not all that similar to modern day average Scandinavians. Quite likely the most Vikings were not blonde at all. We should post that article to the Proud Boys. Hey, did you know? Yes, Beowulfs. We saw them yesterday. What was it? 43 empty folders labeled top secret. It's insane. There's a streamer that was part of one of those conservative Christian groups when he was young. His group would travel the country and pray for God's forgiveness. Why do you have to travel the country to do it? They did this at the Columbine after the shooting. Oof. He says the belief is, quote, when Roe versus Wade was first put into place, God lifted the protective dome he had over the United States because he allowed one of the most hateful laws, and it upset God. After the dome was lifted, crime and natural disasters went up. No. That's all. No. What? So now that it's been overturned, how come we still have a bunch of natural disasters and we're still heating up? What's their excuse now? Huh? Ha! Ha! Here's something to think about from the Graham's mouth. When she was a child, dust wasn't greasy and thick like it is today. She said you could actually blow it off things. I also saw a post about this as well. Since Graham's has dementia, just had to double check into it. That's really interesting. I wonder why that is. Pollution? A really weird, scary sound just came out of my bedroom. I don't know what the fuck Zach's doing, but it sounded like a monster robot. It's kind of a BS rule that, quote unquote, we decided, emphasis on quoted, yeah, that companies can't be held responsible for the actions of individuals despite companies being infested by harmful individuals. It's very strange. Like if you have a person under your employment that you are paying, and while you're paying them and they're under your employment, they're doing horrible, horrible things. You're technically paying them to do horrible, horrible things, yeah? It's because paying people to moderate shit would be expensive. Oh, yeah, I mean, you can't even fathom. As for the doxing, it evolved from tracking abusers that had a lot of sock puppet accounts, which turned ugly when it targeted trans people. What's a sock puppet account? You mean just like a throwaway? Nostalgia. That's the thing. And like what Crayon's saying, nostalgia fucks with you. It messes with your memories and makes you think it was better than it was. Memory is so fallible. Your memories are tainted by your emotions and your neurochemicals going through your body and the age you were and the hormones going through your body at that time, what mood you're in today when you recall said memory. Like memories are it's crazy that people depend on them so much like that, especially so far away. Like I would never. I call my sister because she has a painfully photographic memory. Oh, the court document about everything? Yes. Yes, I have seen this. Wait. Maybe I saw... Jesus Christ. Fuck, that's a lot of shit. Ugh. It makes me feel dirty looking at it. Is that weird? Just knowing it was in Trump's office makes me feel gross. Is that weird? Am I broken? They want to live in a Mad Men fantasy? What the fuck? I'm asking any woman or person of color if they want to go back to that time. No. I hate that question when people are like, oh my God, if you could go back in time to like any time in history, like Victorian era and wear corsets, would you? I was like, no, tampons didn't exist. What? No. Arsenic was the main makeup ingredient. No. What? No. I don't want to. Why would I want to go back to I would like to go forward 40 years or something, or to when the planet finally blows up. I don't know. Yeah, going to the future, dude. I ain't going anywhere in the fucking past. Fuck that. I mean, not that it's... I don't have any rights now, so it's not like I could go into negative rights with voting, I guess. Brian W. Foster, he worked with Critical Role for a bit. I might want to check him out. I love listening to people who have been able to leave organizations like that, like kind of gotten sucked into one and gotten out of it eventually, but they're not just out to rip at a new one. They're honest about it and realistic and talk about actually how it felt to be a part of it. I really love hearing people's first count on that. I don't know. Is that weird? I don't know why. It's very interesting. Maybe because I can't even grasp it mentally myself. And also where it was found. Oh, so it's actually going to say they were in his office. Sock puppet accounts are throwaway accounts like those on Twitter used to attack people. The ironic thing is they only point out a lot of abusers while also abusing a lot of people. It's very strange. Like, yeah. Man, that is so fucking, it's, how are you a proud boy, you little piece of wiener fuck? I can't. Cocaine was in Coke, I'd get that. Yeah, but also arsenic was like everything. Like they gave it to you as medicine. Some people just died from medicine. Like I wouldn't. I've listened to a lot of historical podcasts. Nah, man. The medicine shit back then, Just came back to the planet blowing it up. Whatever it is, I'm down. What up, Pasty? Welcome back to hell. Welcome, Koshiro. Me too. My first cup. With dinosaur head grabbers? Oh my god. Can you imagine? I wouldn't mind if I was in a nice safe bubble from the realm I checked out of. Like I wouldn't mind watching it, The Fall of Rome from like 2,000 feet in the air. Like Doctor Who style. Absolutely. It'd probably be kind of cool. Everyone I knew personally and loved to be dead by then, so fuck it. Well, maybe, probably. Fuck it. Just sit on a deck and watch it go down? Hell yeah. That'd be kind of like romantic. It'd be like a good finito. Although I'd feel bad for the planet because she's going through a lot of hell for like did Earth irresponsibly fuck anybody to deserve the STD of humanity? I don't think so. I think it was a rape birth. Because this shit ain't fair. Getting an injection back in the day with a big fucking needle, right? Oh my god, and get this, Nick. So I've never had to experience this, but my mom has like one of those old giant glass syringes. She has one in her jewelry box, like it's an antique. She just has it from the back in the day. Because when she went through school, those were still in use. And she was, this is the crazy thing to me. So if I was to take blood from your artery in your wrist, do an ABG, I take my tiny little syringe that takes 1 cc and I pull the plunger to 1 cc already before it's even in you. And then I put the syringe, the needle into the artery and the artery fills the syringe on its own. Back in the day, you actually had to pull the plunger to take out medicine or blood or whatever you were pulling out of a human. You had to actively pull the plunger and like suck it out. But there was no stopper on the syringe plunger. I feel like I'm fisting my hand. You know what I mean? Like the innie outie plunger. There was no stopper. So if you weren't paying attention, you just fucking pop it out the end and then whatever you were sucking out of someone or all the medication would just go all over the floor and all over you. I can't even fathom. That's so much work. Sick. We are a plague. I used to make the joke that we need a new plague, and look what that did. Yeah, Earth will survive us. Like, yeah, someone made the joke long ago that it's going to shake us off like fleas, and a lot of people have mimicked it in one way or another since then, and it's very factual. Whatever planet hit Earth to form the moon, which is the older child that escaped but is still stuck in orbit while its mother is slowly dying from humanity. Oh my god, it's the youngest child. The child that feels like it can't leave mom and dad while they're slowly dropping into dementia and sadness while all the other kids go off and play. Holy shit, that's way too real, Sally. Get the fuck out of here. Fox. Stretch. Have a beautiful day. Don't forget to brush your teeth. Pop the end of the syringe to have a drink. I can't even imagine that because, like, I don't know. We've never needed, I think the max amount of blood you've ever had to take for an ABG was 5 cc's, which is nothing. And if to get that and then pop the plunger, you'd have to start all over. Dude, it's just, oh my god, I'm so glad they have a stopper. I can't with that. But also the syringes were so heavy because they were pure glass. They were like glass that you can autoclave. So it's like bong glass, I guess. Something like that you can heat up really hot and sterilize. And they're so fucking heavy. I can't even imagine doing that. I had to watch a movie back in the day in high school about a doctor doing a heart surgery on a baby. Like a real one? That would fuck me up. There's a reason why nurses, respiratory therapists, everybody who works in neonates is what we call them, neonatal babies. They have to specialize and they get paid more than me. They do the same job as me. Arguably, they do less than me, but it's babies. Ugh, no. That is like a skill set beyond anything I even want to fathom in my lifespan. Like, no. They're so fucking finicky. Like, babies can go bad or good within a millisecond and you have done nothing. It's just so scary. Babies are in. No, absolutely not. There's a reason. No. Ugh. Good bacon unto all some great bacons. Unto all their bacon smells and delicious crunches. What's your favorite style of bacon? Wiggly or crunchy? I gotta pee, but answer it while we're gonna take a quick break and then we'll do some Lego. I got enough coffee in me now. I was real man, it's crazy when you don't have any caffeine in your body how well your brain doesn't work. Jesus. I like crunchy bacon too. Not like to the point where it's dust, but I don't like a floppy bacon. If I like take a bite and like a string stays and you can't you don't eat pork at all, no shit. Is there a personal reason? Just curious. No judge. Pork's probably my number one meat. I'm the most apt to eat because my parents raised pigs and pigs are mean. So it's like my retribution for lifelong ankle bites and pig butts. They're fucking mean. Just don't like it. Nice. No, I totally get that. That's me and chicken. I eat chicken maybe like once a month, maybe. I've never been a big fan of chicken. It's like weirdly stringy and doesn't have a lot of flavor. You basically got to do a bunch of shit to chicken to make it taste like anything. Not a big fan. Kind of avoid it. Also, I've seen the chicken farms in Delaware. Hell, I smelt them first. That was not a good sign. I just got bit. I got bit on the boob by a pig. Oh my God, I got bit on the boob by a horse. I'm not even kidding you. Was it horrible? Thankfully, horses don't have like pig teeth, so it didn't break the skin, but I had like a fucking bruise like that on my chest for months when I was a kid, and it just knobbed me. Fucking mean horse. Ow. But pigs have sharp teeth. If you didn't know that, pigs have sharp fucking teeth, and they'll eat people. There have been many murderers who have hid bodies in their pig farm. It's crazy. I don't like them. Fuck them. They're cute, but fuck them. Okay, back bacon is different. I feel like back bacon has a lot more like meat. It's less of that like wiggly fat stuff. So if it's not as crisply cooked, it's still delicious. Like it's not, I don't know. There's something different about it. I feel like it's different. Maybe that's just me though. Both crunchy and not crunchy. I feel that, Vile. Yeah, like I don't want it. There is a stage of bacon where it's not burnt yet, but when you eat it, it basically like disintegrates in your mouth. I don't want that. I don't understand that. It's just burnt. Burnt. You must like Starbucks. That's all I can get from that one. Yeah, Hero, honestly, the gristle is what keeps me away from anything but a crunchy bacon. But I think I eat bacon like 3 times a year because I don't eat breakfast. My friend and I are from San Fran and LA, respectively, and we somehow ended up in Georgia with me getting bit on the boob by a pig. What the fuck? It was so startling. I was lying on her bed about to eat and watch TV, and the pig like charged up onto the bed. And I was like, oh my God, she's so cute and chomp. Wait, there was a pig in the house? This story got weird. What the fuck is going on? You were on a bed and a pig charged onto a bed that was cute and bit your tit. Is it the devil? Is that the racist ghost pig? Is it the racist ghost pig? Yeah, pigs do have corkscrew penises. Not as much as a duck, and they don't like fall off, but they're wild. I'm not a fan. We raised them. My sister did FFA, Future Farmers of America, with pigs, and it was pretty gross because we would always raise 2, and one would go to fair, and one would get butchered just for us to keep and eat. We'd send the best one to fair, whatever. And the butcherer that would package the meat for us, like wrap it in paper and everything, would always put the pig's name on all the packaging. So we had like one of those giant chest freezers in the garage that had like all the deer meat from hunting season and shit in it. And then every year there'd be like a stack of perfectly white wrapped paper packages, and it would be like Harley meat, Harley sausage, Harley pork chops, Harley bacon, Harley. Oof. That was a little. But Harley was a dick, to be fair. Harley was a dick. We had no Wilburs. We never did a Wilbur. I don't remember all their names. Blossom was one. Harley was one. My dad usually named them funny names. I think one time we literally had lunch and dinner. I don't know, 1 year. It was just 2 a year. But they're mean. Pigs are mean. I don't like them. She was pig sitting. That is the fucking weirdest shit ever. Like dog sitting, but with a pig. So what did you do? So did it break the skin and like hurt you? Oh, Mishy was fucked up. It was I could never like I hated the pigs. I don't think I ever ate any of the meat because it had the name on it. I was like, did he have to do that? Like does everybody name their pig? We were like, okay, well, we've been here for 2 years, but welcome to Georgia, I guess. That is a pretty fucking Georgia thing to happen, to be fair. Like, I was laying in bed, a pig charged me and bit my tit. Where were you? Georgia. No, that makes sense. Do you need to go potty, bud? All right, let's take a break. I got to pee too. So let's take our first break of the day, and then we can do some Legos. But we're still gonna be chit chatting. That's the coolest thing about doing Legos. I can still hang. Any bird with a long neck is also the worst. I kind of feel bad eating beef, but turkey, fuck. Turkeys are so dumb. I raised turkeys as a kid. They're just sadly dumb. I'm not a huge fan of turkey meat, though. Honestly. Like, bird meat in general, it just doesn't, unless you do a bunch of shit to it, it doesn't have a lot of flavor. But you give me some, like, deer sausage, fuck me up. Mm-hmm. Are you okay? He pushes himself on my leg with his neck and chokes himself. He's an idiot. Turkey leg, like the dark meat of a turkey is probably my favorite. Yeah, or like a thigh or something, just simply because it actually has flavor. But the white meat, I'm just like, okay. Duck is delicious because there's like an inch of fat on it. Hi, Bubba. What are you doing? Oh, thank you. You lick your dick with that mouth. Hi. You saying hi to everybody? Say hi. All right. Break time. Every couple of hours, I take a break, pull the hair off my face from my poodle, and go pee and wash my hands and all those things. And I highly suggest you do the same because sitting for long extended periods of time is bad for your body. Also, standing up and putting your hands above your head for 30 seconds is scientifically proven to wake you up better than an apple or a cup of coffee by increasing circulation up. It's intense. Bodies are weird. I'll be right back. Everyone, I had to get the instruction manual. That was the only thing I forgot to grab. Package has been delivered. Oh, shit. I wonder if I can stop on the way. Ooh, I'm excited. Thank you for getting me coffee all the time, BDO. I feel very spoiled. Banana, good morning, lover. How are you? Vile gave us a puppy right before I left, and I clicked it. We have to look at it. Brain bleach is necessary, but then I'm gonna do some Lego. Oh my fucking what? I always wonder how people get their dog to do that. Up now. I got all the pieces. I had no tiny pieces. They're in a Ziploc. They're safe. Secure. I don't know if I'm going to need those tiny extra pieces. So far, it hasn't called for any, like... I wonder if it'll say in the book. Hold on, I'm going to look. If, like, at the end, it's like, now, all the remaining pieces you had. Or if they're just, like, legit extras. Because a lot of them are just cosmetic stuff. But I don't know. Doesn't look like it. It just goes straight onto the full build. We shall see. I'm excited. I love Lego. It's very pleasing to do. It gives me the same satisfaction I get from like building reptile cages and shit, if you know what I mean. It's little building. I love little building. I don't know. For a large person, it's very strange. Maybe. I don't know. Is that normal? I don't know. I don't know. There we go. I didn't hear my fan on. Haha. Air. Anyways. They usually give duplicates of the small pieces. That's what I was thinking, because these are them. It's like there's the tool in there, but then it's like all those really tiny, they don't really snap on too tightly because most of it's cosmetic or otherwise. Like there's an extra torch. Those are my extras. So I'm thinking, I mean, I know I'm not missing a piece. I'm way too anal. But there was some extras, and so far it's nothing missing, which is nice. Nano blocks? No, wait. You're not talking about the panels that go on your wall, right? Those are called nano something, I think. You're talking about something different. I know about the panels on your wall that glow. But those are nano something else. I don't know what the fuck those are called. It's been a while. Here on my headphones. Goose. Nano leaf. I knew there was a nano. No, what are nano blocks? Is it like another like Legos? Like another build? Oh my God. What? Don't tell me that. That's not safe. I'm not gonna write down nanoblocks and search that all night long. Oh, you're like stuck in. I can feel it tickling. I can't take it. Mega Blocks is the other kind of Lego brick building. They have a lot of Halo. Are those like big? I'm assuming because Mega. Are they like extra big kind of shit? Like like the big buttons on a telephone, but for Legos. Same size. Oh shit. They have a lot of Halo builds. Interesting. Why are they called Mega Blocks? Like, why are they a separate genre? What is it? What encompasses it? Oh, so it's more like kind of like nerd culture. Oh my God, Divatopia, how are you, love? That picture made me really sad. Can I just say that? Like, sad in the best way. I fucking miss cons and being social and the world. Good memories, but man, dude, anytime people post those, I'm just like, I miss the world when Pox was the worst we had to worry about. Right? It's so weird. It's like, I don't know. There's no words for it. It's very weird not getting to be social with like if you've never been to TwitchCon before, just as an example. Most cons are super fun like this, but TwitchCon for me was the first place where in my life I went and and again, I'm kind of a late gaming bloomer where I didn't start gaming until I was like in college because my parents were like, it's the devil. And so I didn't have like friends or anything like that in the gaming circle outside of like using Vent every once in a while to talk to a few people I had known over the years from like WoW or something. And it was the first time in my life, without speaking to a soul, I walked into a room of people and you just got this feeling that they got it. Like everyone in the room just gets it. No matter what you do, if you stream something super bizarre, something basic, if you're top 10 Fortnite, everyone gets it. And everyone there understands. And like you could make any meme reference in the world from the internet and most of the people in the room will get it. And it's just this weirdly freeing, like, exhale. You're just like, oh my God, I don't have to explain anything to anyone here for once in my entire life. I just get to sit and chill and be normal. It's weird. It's the only place ever, though, is like TwitchCon massively, but the other cons absolutely. Like, it's just bizarre. Mega Bloks is Canadian. Oh, maybe that's it. I have this one for Mega Bloks. Wait, I gotta look. Oh, that's sick. I wonder if they have any... Do they have any, like, other video game stuff? Like, maybe Mass Effect? Like what, lady? Yes, Lizzie. Like that. I just finished knitting bind off with 3 inches of yarn left. Holy crap. Buy a lottery ticket. Take a picture and save it for the rest of your life. That will never happen again. It makes things a reality, too. Being behind a screen still creates the kind of fantasy in a way for me that doesn't feel real until you meet me IRL. I feel 100% that way. I talk about this a lot. Like, I've always hated talking on the phone, even before texting existed. I don't like talking on the phone because I want to see someone's face. And, like, Twitch has been I mean, the online communities in general, but Twitch overall for us, obviously, has been, like, such a fucking lifesaver in terms of having a community and having people to talk to. But when you have when I'm actually having a one-on-one conversation with someone and I can see the way their face contorts and moves, I can get other, like, emotive clues out of the conversation that they're not necessarily saying out loud, but I'm getting via their memory while they tell the story, so on and so forth. There's so much to body language. And it's not like I'm spying on someone. It just completes the package of the human. And one thing I was talking to Vissy about this because Vissy came to visit me. And as a surprise, which was amazing. I'm still forever thankful to her and Rod for planning that, and Zach. But it was her first time flying here. She flew here all alone. It was her first time flying alone, and she came here and met 2 strangers from the internet. It was her first time ever meeting anyone from the internet in her life. Because she, again, is kind of a late internet gaming bloomer, kind of like me. And I was like, oh my God, I didn't know that before you came. Like I didn't know she was coming, but I didn't know that before I met her or anything. I was like, are you okay? Like, you came here literally, she slept at Rod's first night, like had no other plans, like was totally down. And she was like, absolutely. Like there was no weirdness. You both are so genuine to who you are. She's wonderful. She said so many wonderful things that aren't true. Y'all know I'm a fake ass bitch. But um I agree. Every single time I've met someone from stream or from the online communities that I watch myself who I've gotten to know through chat and shit, they are 100% of the time always exactly who they present themselves as on the internet. Always. Like there is no fucking like facade in a Twitch chat. You can just leave. Like no one's forced to be here. Like we all kind of like get a little open and weird sometimes. And when I finally get to like put a face to the person and get to meet them in IRL, it's so comfortable. There's not a second of awkwardness. It's like you hug. A lot of the time we cry, and then it's just like chat. It's like saying good morning to each other every morning. We just go on. It's so us. I mean, we're weird, but you know what I mean. We're not like not like stranger danger level of weird. But I remember going to my first con ever was a PAX, which was probably a mistake because that's a lot less personal and a lot bigger. But I was terrified because I got to meet like Ginny, Beer Bong Jin, and I got to meet a lot of people I'd been playing ESO with for years, who I'd never even seen like in a video call or anything. I'd never ever seen them, and I was so scared. But what I realized is I'm scared about how I'm perceived. I'm never scared about anyone else. I always trust that you're going to be who you have like presented yourself to be for years in chat, you know. But I'm always scared. I'm like, am I going to be are people going to be like, wow, she's a fake ass bitch? Because IRL, I'm not talking to 100 people at a time. I'm pretty fucking quiet, and I'm kind of shy when I'm in public. So I'm not like a showman, 24/7 all the time. And that's my insecurity. That's all on me, and that's where it came from. And once I like acknowledged that and thought to myself, like, go fuck yourself. No one, what the fuck? Are you thinking that about anyone else? Why would you assume anyone's looking at you thinking that? Like, no, it's fake. It's all false insecurity I put on myself. It was gone, and now it's just pure excitement. Like, I just get fucking stoked out of my mind. Big hearts and love forever. It's just magic. It's pure magic. Not yet for Mass Effect. I think they're working on it. Oh, God, I would die. I would die forever. Literally. I look forward to you sitting in silence in my house until you go, I want to play this board game. 100%. The people that you can sit in silence with are the most precious beings in the world. The people that you can like comfortably pull your phone out and check Twitter, and you don't have to worry about them being offended that you're not like giving you their 100% attention and eye contact 24/7 while you're in their presence, are treasures you guard with your life. And I think a lot of us are that way, and that's why we all become so close, because we're just kind of like, Twitch is beautiful in that you can come in, join a conversation, hang out, and you can just fucking leave. The Irish goodbye is queen of Twitch, and I am queen of Irish goodbyes. Goodbyes are weird. They feel so solid when really we're all going to see each other tomorrow morning or Monday morning. No, it is tomorrow for the hot sauce thing. You know what I mean? It always feels so awkward. I love that I can come and go and just hang with people and be chill and comfortable on my own terms. And I think I was afraid that IRL, for some reason, that wouldn't be acceptable. Which, why? Why did I put that on myself? I have no idea. It was completely a false insecurity of my own. It's like, that's who we all are. So when you go to TwitchCon and stuff, a lot of it is a lot of people sitting on the floor in a circle, all on their phones. And if someone outside of our community went to TwitchCon, they'd probably take a picture of it and make it a meme and be like, these millennials, and they're probably texting each other or something like that. But really, it's like, no, I needed to mentally recharge, and these people are the only ones I'm comfortable doing it around. Go fuck yourself. You know what I'm saying? Can't with that. Ooh, did I miss? Oh, thank you. Oh my God. Thank you, Rin. Shut up. Zach's gonna be so mad. I'm gonna tell him you did this when I can't buy food. So that is seriously gorgeous. That's amazing. That would be so much fun. Maybe I'll set that as a goal for myself. Like, do a couple normal builds, like normal Lego builds, make sure I can do them, and then that'll be like my my hill, my Everest. In a museum, let's be clear. Well, Lizzie, can we guarantee it wasn't roadkill? Can we guarantee that? I don't know. Of course I'm texting. How else do I send the latest meme? Seriously. Like, this is how we converse. I don't know how to send an emoticon IRL. And I can't smile and cry on command, so I'm going to send this real quick. Oh my god. I decided last night that I'm going to spend most of my time in ND spaces. What does that mean? Neurodivergent spaces? Why not? Why haven't you been doing that already? Dude, join us. It's great. It's we're having a great time. I'm a firm believer that there is this strange psychosis over humanity where it's like you become an adult and suddenly, like, you can be making minimum wage as a bank teller, but you got to dress in a suit, tie, and heels and stand in those heels for 8 hours like you make bank. And we're all just playing pretend. It's kind of like not cussing in public. Like, everybody's cussing, but for some reason, if you're in certain places, like, everybody pretends we don't cuss. And I've decided to say, fuck the pretend. Like, if we're going to play pretend, unicorns, my dudes. Fucking unicorns. Hello. Thank you for that resub, Trusty. How the fuck is it 8 months? We're almost about to have a child. Ugh, time. Where are my wrinkles? I'm pretty sure he thinks I'm suspect anyways. I'm okay with it. You're not nurturing, like, me getting pregnant or doing meth. And I think that's what's important. I gotta pack a bowl. But I'm post-cheersing. I'm here with you. Consent is the most important part of everything, ever. But for real, like, there's just a certain part of humanity. And a lot of us get stuck in it. Like, when I worked at the hospital, I felt that way very much. It was a lot of playing pretend. But everyone's playing pretend. Everyone's in on it. So if everyone's in on it, why are we all still playing pretend? I don't know. It's like we've convinced ourselves that being adult is this. But once we go home, we snap our bra off and get in our clothes from high school and go back to being a normal human. And we're all miserable because we're playing pretend 8 hours a day doing something not fun like unicorns. Fuck it. Hanging out with y'all felt like what it often feels like when I meet people finally that I've been best friends with online. 100% yes. It feels like we've already hung out every weekend and watched movies and had road trips, even though we haven't. Because you meet them for the first time, it's like your brain thinks, what if they feel like a new person? Oh my God, yes. Oh, that's such a weird... Yeah, yes. That's a perfect way to put it in words. But then your brain remembers and there's no awkward getting to know. It's like the moment you see them and you realize who you're talking to, your brain is like, you're a fucking idiot. Why did you think they'd be a new... Like... But it never has. Like, everyone, it's just been wonderful. I've never had anything but glowing experiences getting to meet the community and stuff. And, like, when Diva posted a picture of herself and I just, like, I have a box, like, literally a shoebox, because I'm a child, of printed pictures of me and community members that have come and said hi at TwitchCon. And when I'm sad or I feel like I'm not doing well, I open it up and I look at the pictures and I cry to myself about how I miss everybody and how, like... You know, sometimes it can feel alone. It can feel kind of lonely. Because I'm physically alone all the time. And I'm not hearing voices talk back to me 90% of the time unless I'm in a Discord call or something like that. So it can kind of feel a little bit lonely sometimes. And that, like, solidifies in my mind. Even though I know it, it's like my mind tries to back out of the reminder that everyone's a people. Like, I am a username on the internet, and I am a people. And every username is a fucking human being who has ate about 2,000 calories a day for most of their life and has survived to this point. And they are speaking to you in the way that they can, and you are speaking to others in the way that you can. And, like, this is the world right now, and this is what we have to put up with. And when I go through pictures like that, I'm just like, fuck, I miss humans. Sometimes, you guys, not the general populace, you know what I mean? I miss those very special, unique moments. I've learned that some people call themselves neurospicy. What does that mean? Oh my God, I love that. Can I be neurospicy? That's beautiful. I love that. Every online friend that's happened with it's so gutting to leave because it's like, how the hell am I going to go back to not seeing you every weekend? Right? Yes. It feels like your roommate's being ripped from your claws. No, I feel that spiritually. It's horrible. And especially when you're like countries apart, you're like, when is the literal next time we might see each other? Because it took 7 years for the first one. am I gonna be in my 40s? I best not be. But time, like, it just fucking gone. Just gone. I've learned to autopilot my language at work. People are thrown off when I cuss off the clock. I did that too. I definitely went into an autopilot. It was like medical terminology. Once I started speaking medical stuff, my brain just didn't do it anymore, but it's still weird. Capitalism, right? My friends and I do face cam Fridays. Help with the feeling that we're sitting in a room alone. That's very, very, very nice to hear. I'm glad some people, I mean, it can be really daunting, especially in the weird, like, you know, quote unquote post-COVID. You know, COVID's over, but the new booster's coming out post-COVID. It's weird, Trusty, because it's like and I'm not saying I'm like special or better or like unique, but I went from, working in a hospital, getting a regular paycheck, having a boss tell me what to do, hours, whatever, give me a review, tell me whether or not I'm doing well, to this, where I am the boss and the owner and the producer and the talent, quote unquote, and the makeup artist and the tech and everything. And I think I was just kind of a little bit trained just via, school, college, life as a youth, that when you do good, someone above you will give you a kudos, tell you to reassure that you're doing the right thing. And when I started doing this, it just kind of took off a little bit, but like I had no idea if I was doing it right. Like, there is no right way. That's the problem. And that was really, really hard coming from like a medicine science brain to be like, there isn't a right way. You do just what you want to do and hope for the best. And unfortunately, when you do deals with like video game companies and Twitch or otherwise, the only thing anyone wants to know is your Twitch analytics. And I think even though, like myself, when I stream, the only thing I know about is how long until I need to play another ad and how long I've been currently live. I don't know how many people are watching. I don't look at viewers. I don't look at my sub count. I don't look at anything because I don't think those things make me better streamer. Knowing them actively, they're just depressing. And subconsciously, you start to base your quote unquote success as a content creator on just numbers. And when I see people say like, I only had this many viewers, I'm like, that was what you're saying is it's only that many human lives who have lived X amount of years and eaten 2,000 calories a day and lived fucking traumatic experiences and chose to waste their hours in your chat and hang out with you all day were only because of a number. And it upsets me a lot. There is no only one person. There's no only 500 people. There are people, and every human being is like exactly like you. Like, I'm not unique in having this personal experience since childhood. Every single human being is doing the same thing all the time. It's another way of saying we all got our own shit. But like that, it's invalidating, I think. And so I don't look at that stuff. I don't think it makes me better. I don't think it makes quality of anything. You just start to stop thinking of your community as humans and you start thinking of just numbers. And that's really broken. I think that's going to do things long term to people's mental state that's not healthy. But it doesn't make you any better. I don't become more entertaining just because X amount of people are watching my channel. I'm going to be me no matter what. And if I'm right place, right time, and I'm okay and people want to hang out, that's awesome. And if not, I guess I go unplug Nana for a living. What are you going to do? Oh, Sarah had so much fun. She had a fucking blast. She was so excited. That was her first time really meeting people from the internet, to be honest. The people can basically give you a performance review on Twitch right now, right? Like, rate my professor? That's amazing. I don't want to see that. That'd be like reading YouTube comments. Sounds like a bad idea. If you talk to big streamers, they tell you how much anxiety they get from number watching. I have. It's literally what inspired me to turn everything off. Like, on my dashboard, I just have everything off. It doesn't make me better. So what's the point? Like, it's just soul crushing. I don't think the quality of my community or myself is based on how many active chatters per minute I have. Like, maybe I'm on a tangent and people are just listening. Fuck yourself. I don't know. It's just weird. It's very bizarre. I know it's not the way to be a very successful person, to buck the system, but I'd rather be happy than rich. To be fair. Trusty. What the F? Thank you for gifting 5 subs in the channel, you silly effer. I appreciate you. All 5 of you are now butt wizards of the highest order. Shazam, Cream Team, Facehugger, Shmeez, and Genghis, Obi-Kwa. Go forth and be consensual in every way. I appreciate you being here today to accept these wings upon your anus, and thank you for being my friends and hanging out with me every day in chat. But, yeah. it's people are real, and the stats game is a dangerous game. It's horrible, and it's unfortunately because we're a new industry. Like, I'm considered an elder of the industry, which is not real. That's bad. I'm not anyone to come to advice for. I've just been around forever. Like, since, like, that's it. I'm not that old, but I'm considered one of the people that have been around forever. And I don't have anyone to go to. Like, there's no one to go to be like, how do you do anything without just staring at numbers? Because that's all companies want to know. Let us see your analytics page. We want to see how many people actively chat per hour, how many people buy shit per hour, so on and so forth. And then maybe we'll think about sponsoring you for a game or whatnot. And who the fuck's clicked an ad because they were like, wow, sure glad I got that ad for that thing I needed I wasn't thinking about. Numbers literally only mean, like, this is how many people are watching you right now versus the entire community who, I don't know, might be working, doing something else at the time. What about all those numbers? That's the thing, Moz, 100%. I think it's because it's live content. No one knows how to do it yet. No one knows how to gauge us because it's so different with, like, YouTube, no shade on YouTube, but YouTube, TikTok, recorded content. You can plan when it's going to come out. You can say, I'm going to put a video out every Thursday. And then that company can look at your Thursday stats when your video drops. They can look at how many people count on your video dropping, how many are going to look at it, how many are going to comment, so on and so forth. But like you said, this is live. And people have a life. It doesn't mean that they're not maybe the number one gift subber or supporter of the stream financially. It doesn't mean that they maybe don't lurk more hours than anyone else ever has before. Like, it's just so convoluted and a little fucked up how like you're gauged successful in this weird industry we're in. I don't know what to call it. Influencer, whatever the fuck that is. I hate that word, but you know what I mean. T-Knight, thank you so much for summoning the class, keeping the class alive, and giving any swings for 7 months. I appreciate you. I'm sorry I was on a tangent. Let me catch up. Thank you. Vile gifted a sub to Solipsis. Solipsis, what up, honeybean? Thank you so much for being here today to accept these fucking wings upon your anus. And Vile, thank you for the gift. I appreciate you. And Trusty, thank you for the biddies. I appreciate you guys. Sorry to get real talk. But that stuff can be really depressing for nothing. It doesn't help me be a better streamer to be depressed about my numbers. Or to stare at them. Any of the numbers. Does that make sense? I don't know. Someone could probably argue it better. Obviously, there are many more people more successful than me. They probably have a better algorithm. But this is the one that makes me happy. And like I said, I used to work in a hospital, and my job was literally taking people off life support to death. Not a happy place to live. And this is better. I'd rather be happy. I've been to the place where you're unhappy but make decent money. And it's not okay. It's not. Like, you're too fucked up to spend your happy money on anything but drugs. That's why everyone in the medical industry is, like, not healthy. Viada, is it 420? Oh my god, we're going to have to cheers early because I have to do a short stream today. Don't have to, but Zach and I are going on, like, a date. So we're going to go see Godfather in theaters, but at, like, the Alamo. And it's, like, a matinee at 3. So but I was able to do cool short stream, which I'm grateful for. I'm glad I woke up early enough, and then my alarm actually went off today. Real talk is best talk. I'm glad. Sometimes I feel like people are going to, like, I'm in general, I think, like, a humorous streamer. I mostly just poke fun at the hilarity of the world. But sometimes I get serious, and I'm afraid people are going to be like, oh, man, Katie got a little real today. Some things I think need to be said a little bit. I think in the influencer world, people who are on the upper echelon are shallow as fuck and broken inside, and it makes me sad. It's kind of like real life, though. If you look at, like, the billionaires of the world, like, sometimes I wonder if I want success in that form, financial or whatever. I don't think it's very good for you. It doesn't seem to turn out very well, like, for them mentally. You know what I'm saying? They don't, I don't know. I'm trying to, like, I'm fucking, what is it? Neurospicy? I'm neurospicy. So I have no room to judge, but I was born this way. And I haven't, like, tried to go do evil things to other people yet with my money or my sway or whatever the fuck. Yet. I haven't turned into an evil queen yet. I'm doing okay. As long as I have weed, I think I'll be okay. Is there somewhere on Twitch I can check? Wait. Is there somewhere I can check in on Twitch where it's like, look, this is my chill out place. I knit and listen and participate sometimes. Stop being weird about chatting, analytic people, right? You'd think that would be just chatting. And the strangest part about it is, Rin, is that I think, honestly, across the board, the vast majority of streamers who have been able to make a living off of streaming, I would easily say 2/3 of their community lurks. No one can talk to that many people at one time. The only streams with that many chatters are the how do we say it nice? How do we say it nice? The chats we don't want to go to. That are going a million miles an hour and are full of bigoted speech and hate nonsense. I don't want to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to go there. Those are the only ones that have that many chatters because it's a fucking free-for-all. The shock jocks of Twitch. That's a really good way to put it. Yes. The people who are mildly not mildly. What's the word? They like to stir the pot. Shit disturbers. You know? Sequarion, thank you so much for resubbing the class, keeping the class alive, and giving an swings to that prime sub. I appreciate you. Thank you for the Bezos bucks. He makes too much money. That's a lot of months, though. God damn. I can't stand those shallow ass fuck people. I want deep ass fuck people. Me too. Like, I got a huge spiritual cock, and I want to get to the balls, is all I'm saying. It's cancerous. Yeah, it's not a chat. It's a bunch of people screaming into the nether. That's all it is. I don't think there's any conversation happening there. It's just like, can I say something to get someone's attention? How absurd does it have to be? I don't know. I'd rather have meaningful conversation as much as possible, even if it's funny. It's hard to type and walk the dogs at the same time. I'm serious. If you ever see me in someone's chat, if I say hi, I'm probably standing, hunched over my desk, typing real quick to not feel rude, and then I'm up doing shit, listening to a stream. And I'll run over to my monitor if something funny happens and I hear it. But I think the majority of people that are able to chat most of the time are probably at work at a keyboard in some way or another, because most of us are doing shit and just want to like I think of it like this, like if we were all just like a group of friends hanging out, no one is all chatting at the same time. Like there's not, 5 people just like, bah, 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 bah. What the fuck? There's usually one person speaking. The other ones are like, oh, wow, cool. And then someone pitches in a thought, oh, wow, cool. We listen to that person. And then maybe 2 people converse and everyone's like, oh, cool. I don't know where this fucking concept came from. It doesn't make any sense. It's really unrealistic. But anyways, that's my rant on how people can get very shallow when this is your job. Because there's no one telling you what the right way to do is. And so you're only driven by numbers. And if your numbers start to go up based on something you do, then you're like, cool, I did the right thing. And you just keep on going. But maybe it was kind of a really nasty thing. Or a not so healthy thing. And you're not really looking at the quality of humans that you're hanging out with every day. You're just looking at how many humans you're hanging out with every day. And that's when you end up with those chats. I think. I don't know. Those are chats that don't actually talk with anyone, just at people. That's Maz, exactly what I was thinking. Like, they're just screaming into the nether, and there's not really much. I don't think so. I don't want to judge. Like, these are very successful streamers for a reason, obviously. Like, they're doing something right. It's just not where I'd want to hang out. That's a lot of. It's like being in a kindergarten classroom on the first day when all the moms are leaving. It's just a lot of yelling and screaming and snot and smells I don't like and I'm not familiar with. You know what I'm saying? I'd like to engage my brain with intellectual conversations, not brain rot. I just... Same. I feel so mean, but same. My ADHD brain just can't watch a display 24/6. I can't either. I gotta do something. Like, I gotta be doing Legos, or I'll paint my nails, or play a video game, and I'll chat once in a while, but, like, I think it's really unrealistic to think that 100% of people 100% of the time can be typing on a keyboard. Especially if you're on mobile, for fuck's sake. I love just hanging out. I'm not throwing shade either way, by the way. I hope none of it comes off. I love to lurk. I'm a listener. It's my favorite, but it hurts my heart that at my core I know that's hurting whoever I'm watching. So every couple minutes I'll say something or put an emote in chat just to remain an active chatter. It's stupid. I hate it. I hate that's in the back of my mind. but I know that it's not. I'm not like actively hurting, but it's not really doing as much as I think it is. I hate it. It's the stupidest shit, but it's real. Every streamer's channel is a party for real. It is. It's just what kind of party you want to be in. Oh my God, Brittany, I literally have to go. I'm literally about to host someone. Can I save it for tomorrow? Or for tomorrow's hot sauces, Tuesday? I know I'm the worst. I'm going to a movie though, and I don't want to be late. I'd be so sad. I will save it though. I'm going to write it down. As long as you're cool with it. I mean, I would be late for you, babe. I love you. I am a genuine human, and I would. But I'm going to write it down right now, and I will not forget. I'll come up with a fucking good one because I'm going to have like 3 days. Slip says, thank you for being awesome and hanging out. And thank you to everyone. Heck, I lurk too much. Right, Sales? That's how I feel. When, like, you know, some streamers, every once in a while, the ones that like to just be shock jock bullshitters will be like, just for interactions on Twitch, you know, or on Twitter, lurkers are a waste of time. Get the fuck out of my channel. Like, that's what they'll tweet something like that just to get a rise out of everyone. And it hurts me in my soul. Like, my initial reaction when I see it is, I'm a lurker. And then I get angry and I'm like, go fuck yourself. I will fucking mama bear my ass all over your stupid face for my lurkers, you son of a bitch. And I get murderous quickly. But my initial reaction is hurt because that's me. And I feel like I'm involved in a fun relationship with a streamer who tells me about their life, and I tell them about mine once in a while, and I'm involved in the chat, and they're my community. And then someone tells me I'm invalid because I don't want to sit at my computer and type 24/7. It hurts. That shit's not nice. And I hope if you ever see that, you get mad. Get mad, Mama Bear, because that shit's stupid. Those people are lonely and pathetic. Pity them. I must write this down because Brittany needs a story. Before I forget. But then I'm going to host our girl, Elbel. Elbel messaged me yesterday and said she fucking loves Destiny. So her and I are going to plan a fun dual stream Destiny day, and I'm very, very excited. All right. I got a story. You know what? I'm going to make like storyboards for it. That'd be fucking funny. Elle is super cool. Vile is so fucking correct. If you guys don't know Elbel, she is one of my more recent Twitch friends that I found actually through. She had got to do an RP with Zach. She got to do what was that? Was it a one shot or was it a show? It was like a 2-shot or 3-shot. I can't remember how many. It was a couple episodes, but they got to do one together, and I fell in love with her voice. She has a very like kind of more soothing but same gravelly kind of thing I have going on, and I don't know. It feels homey. I love her. She's very calming. It was the cabin. Yes, it was the cabin. My bad. It was the cabin. Thank you. It was too long ago now. That's what recent friend means for me because I'm old and I hate this. We're not going to talk about it. It's not recent anymore. Elba and I have been friends for like years now. What is time? I hate this. It's flying and I hate everything. Hail Breb, I love you. But anyways, she's awesome. She plays a variety of games, but I feel very akin to her. She's very much a community streamer. She loves to pause a game and talk for 2 hours to you guys, to us. And I love that. Like, I die. She's very insightful and intelligent, and I love to listen to her talk. She's fucking smart. So, go have fun with my friend Elbel. Tomorrow, where am I not going to be? Here. I will not be here. This channel will not be live. I will host the channel I will be on, though. I will be live tomorrow on Ezekiel_III's channel at 1 p.m. Mountain Time. Him, myself, Scott, and Bree will be consuming some of the world's hottest, well, actually the hottest hot sauce, according to Scoville, the world's hellishest hot sauce, and then one Scott actually made himself, among others. The Hot Wing Challenge. It's going to be horrible. We're going to poop blood. Yeah, it's just going to be pooping blood. But I'm excited. The Chad and Zach raised over $30,000 for charity for this to happen. So I'm going to gargle that fucking da bomb. Well deserved, in my opinion. Wash your hands, pee after sex, and I will see you fuckers tomorrow. I adore you. Ezekiel_III.